I'm AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Ryan Ruiz.
I'm DJ Rich.
I'm Ruben Cesar Telford.
I'm Clinton Martinez.
And we are the hosts of Opinions and Consequences, the podcast, the show where your opinions can lead to consequences. So, choose your words wisely. Where the show.
Es muy bueno.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
Me no speak no Spanglish.
You don't speak Spanglish, man. You're speaking that English right now, my G. What's really bueno? How you living?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no problem, man.
Trying to gather myself.
Gather yourself.
One of those, one of those long days.
Just
long,
one of them days
days.
now when a girl comes through. Gonna keep it inside. I wanna take it out on you.
Ooh. I just need like a shorty, give me a nice little foot massage, nice little leg. I just need a whole body massage for the one time.
Do you like foot massages?
I don't get them off that. I'm ticklish. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Man, I admit it. I'm ticklish.
So, do you get pedicures?
Not really. Not all
You
the
don't
time.
do the
I need
mani
to.
and
I'm gonna go
pennies?
back. I go every once in a while. I just gotta stay. It just be the worst, especially when they try to scrub it and shit. Like, hey now, relax.
You said,
I was
hey
like,
now,
I'm about to kick him in the face.
What?
The Sparta kick. Shit.
This is Sparta. So you more of like just a foot or?
No. It's just that I would say right now I'm just feeling a lot of my feet. Like it's not like my back. It's not like any other part of my body right now. It's just my feet. Just from standing, I don't know why. Is it thinking? My feet just. What's that?
Your feet swollen, bro?
Probably.
The fuck is going on?
For real.
I'm a head rub guy.
I'm afraid I'm just like messing up my dreads.
Oh yeah. You got dreads. You got dreads, so of course it's gonna.
Also, neck massage, low key. That shit fire. Neck to the tricep area.
Really?
No, not tricep. What's his?
Shoulder blade?
No, it's not your shoulder blade.
I don't know. You was pointing it out that you was like, it's not that.
I just said right here.
Like,
did I go all the way to the back here? I said it right here. Traps. This dude, you ever work
Nigga
out?
say, yo.
You ever been a player? Damn,
You say, yo, you know where I'm talking about. Well, you talking about like your
traps.
your traps, okay? Like a shoulder massage.
Shoulder massage to the neck. That's fire.
Yeah. See, I'm like,
all my tension and stress is sitting right here.
mine's like back, neck, like a fucking.
Would you go to one of those places that crack your back and your neck and everything?
Yes.
I don't know. Like
I
what?
do it to
like a
myself all the time.
chiropractor?
No, but like they're like really like.
Yeah, I do it to myself all the time.
I don't think
It's just another level of what I do. That's what I'm saying.
Like a chiropractor?
No.
Nah.
It's like those. It's like the new specialist thing that all them.
Like they put the mic on your like back and you can hear like a whole crack.
Nah, I'm straight, bro.
They say breathe, pop, just like that.
Yo.
They'll pop like in your cheekbones. Hello. Can y'all hear me on both sides of this? I can barely hear myself. But no, they'll pop cheekbones, like any type of muscles, any type of bone.
You could actually, if you press the 2 button, number 2, go to levels, increase it to 35. There you go.
Okay. There we go.
You good.
But yeah, I would try it. I would just say they can't do certain parts of my body though.
Like
I'll let them do it to my leg. They break
like
it.
what's an off limits? What's an off limits part?
I would say back, middle back.
Off limits.
Off limit is your back.
Middle. If you're trying to crack my vertebrae, the middle of my vertebrae, I can't let you do it.
You can't let someone do that.
Yeah.
Me, nigga, like yo, you can't. No ass massages, bro.
Oh, you talking about? That's what you
I'm
mean. I thought you
saying,
talking about like cracks. Like he was talking about. My bad. Oh yeah, no ass. Nah, I'm good.
I'm not doing that.
It feel weird.
Nah.
I'll let you get to like that between the butt cheek and the thigh. That's the maximum you get into.
So it's so funny because that happened. They was like,
honestly, I might fart.
Yeah, this guy.
I might let loose for the one time.
bro, if they apply enough pressure, you gonna poop a little bit.
Yeah.
You gonna do a little. Oh my bad. You gonna do if they're really applying pressure, you're definitely gonna squeeze one out on the low.
That's a fact.
But I went to the where I went to, that ghetto place, Massage Envy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say you went to some little ghetto place that gave you a happy ending type shit.
No, chill. I went to
Let me know when just know that I'm not on my Deshaun Watson.
My man Robert Kraft over here, you know what
I'm not on my Robert Kraft or Deshaun Watson.
Chill.
I'll pay to play.
Nigga said, he said, I'll pay to play, yo. So if they really had a price, you do it?
I'm not admitting nothing on record.
Yo, he's
My
like,
nigga said I plead the fifth.
yo. What you call? No, but I went there. And she was like stressed. Like I told her, I was like, yo, I just want shoulders back. She was like, oh, okay, you got a lower back. And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, you know, if I get the glutes, it will loosen up your back. Ma, I just need you to stay up. Just don't pass that barrier. There's a line right there. Don't cross it. Mm-hmm. Yo, she asked me 4 or 5 times, my G, and I was just like, yo, do you get commission for doing ass? Like, I had to, because it was just weird, because it was like, yo.
She just want to see how strong you were in all parts.
Cut it out, yo. Cut it out, yo.
It's like, ooh, are you? Is that wrong? Oh my God. Get the whole hand movement.
Yo, he's like, okay.
Was she a small woman?
She was, yeah, she wasn't small, but she was like one of those, she was like not like the thick ragu, like just like the watery one. So she wasn't, you know, she wasn't.
Diarrhea?
No,
You say
Like,
thick ragu, watery, like.
she wasn't skinny.
I feel like he needs like a Helga. You know, like the principal from
From where?
Oh, Matilda. You what to say?
Yeah.
I exactly what
that's what he needs. That she gonna go cranking into every. Ash.
You ever had a
She
Thai
foreign
massage?
as shit.
Nah, I was gonna do one when I was in Thailand. No pun intended. I was gonna do one over there, but what ended up happening was the shit was outside.
Oh.
And I was like this, it is way too caliente for that, my G.
Yeah.
It was outside on
That's
the
mad
beach.
sweaty.
It's too much. I was like, yo, sis, that fan is not doing no justice out here.
What, she had a little body fan?
Bro, she
For
had a
face?
fan blowing hot air, bro. And I was just like, nah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
It's pointless.
No, I'm not doing it. Wait, have you had one?
Yeah.
I'll do
How
a hot
was it?
massage.
It's good. They get on your back. They have the 2 poles on the ceiling, and they step on your back in the air. They go in. They probably like $140. About $140, and they go in.
Like
All the knots, all of it.
Ross.
So they go on your back barefoot?
From your ankle all the way up to your back.
No, they step it on your
Yeah,
back
yeah.
barefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody barefoot. That's
No,
too
but you
much
have
bacteria.
it's too stupid. You have
I literally asked you 2 times. You said yeah both times. So you let them go wrong.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Yo, I can't. They do the step on my back. They did the stepping on my back. One time I went to this massage parlor thing. They did the stepping on my back. They was doing all that extra shit. Like they had a pole, and it was just like there was. Shorty was heel toning on my back, my G. She was like
Doing a crip walk.
yo, crip walking. I was just like, yo, this shit works, my G. Like, yo, I'm telling you, it worked, dog. So what was your best massage?
Yeah, that Thai massage is my best one, I think. I try to go at least 2 or 3 times a year. They say you're supposed to go every 2 or 3 months, but
Nah, shit. If you got the bag, you can.
Yeah, I'm good.
No. My best one, surprisingly, was the Massage Envy, but it also was the worst one I've ever had.
What do you mean?
It was painful as shit. Like, they had you fill out before you go in. They have you fill out a whole resume essentially. Like, yo, what are your pain tolerance? Like, what's your pain tolerance you're looking for? What type of body type are you? I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I got a high
What they
pain
want to
tolerance.
focus on.
Yeah, I got a whole pain tolerance. I felt like I thought I had one,
Yeah, it's different.
and I was like, you know what?
It's
Just give me the
super
max.
different.
Let's max out. And I
Yo.
pulled up. I was like, all right, cool. So he's over there, and it was a dude, and he was just going crank. All right, where you gonna crank everything?
Oh,
like,
you
wait. You want to do?
Hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa,
Wow.
better pick. Oh, yo.
I don't think there's a bias here, right?
Yeah. So.
Anyways, so it was just I didn't realize when it didn't mean it does mean that the person's gonna be digging deep into your whatever muscular part. I did a full body, and at that time it's like I had a bad knee, and then the whole muscle thing has not been massaged. So then he's just digging, and he doesn't stop because he feels he's like the knot's right there, and he is going at least 50 times right over the spot. 50 times just digging deeper and deeper. I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna stop?
Yo, pause.
And I was like, anyways, I started
50 times deep and deeper.
50 deep.
I was like, yo, stop. I started, there was a point where I honestly, I had to jump. I was like, huh. And I was like, and he was like, oh.
You went too deep?
Not there. I was like, my
not
knees.
there.
Anyway.
Yo, pa, nigga. Yo,
it was a crazy, because I was like, I thought my pain tolerance was up there, but I didn't realize how many levels it is to it. Especially given that when you have a bad injury and a bad like muscle structure and some part, that is the worst thing you can ever go through.
Oh nah, I can only imagine that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like I remember
he wasn't
one
even
time,
asking. He was just like, yo.
Yeah, because you already circled what you wanted.
Yeah.
I had one shorty. She was. Yo, when I mean to tell you, she was digging for gold, bro. I had to tell her. I was like, yo, shorty, that's my bone. I need you to ease up. Ma. That shit hurts. Yo, she was like, am I too rough? And I was like, don't do that.
When they say that,
nah, you know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, you know what? Why does people do that? Why people do that?
And I'm not gonna lie, I was bruised and limping for at least 4 days.
Huh?
I was limping for 4 days.
Off of that.
And I was bruised and limping. And all of a sudden I was like, yo, I feel great after that. I felt immaculate. I go run a marathon.
And for everybody that's, hearing the AC in the background, listen, guys, today was fucking like 300 degrees outside. Okay?
If you didn't have no AC, I feel sorry for you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, if you didn't have no AC, you no good. You
better be letting that water run all day long, right in the shower with you.
Damn.
How'd you guys fare in the heat today?
I was AC all day.
I was great.
AC all day?
All day.
AC all day. You wear linen, as you can see.
I see you out here.
I
see you when you out here. You
try to stay breezy.
You look like you just came off a boat. No bullshit.
Hey.
You do look like you came off a boat, bro.
My nigga, island boy.
Island boy.
I was on the yacht, you feel me? Did a couple of things.
Oh, here you go. Now you did a couple of things, right? You did a couple of things?
Scarface was on there. I was like, yo, what you doing?
Yo, man.
Got cocaine everywhere. You feel me?
Oh, God. Here we go. Listen, we're going to talk about this question of the week. What do you guys think about this? Going through life alone versus with a partner. What's your take on it? What's the positives? What's the negatives? What is your overall aspect, and what's your overall view on that? So I think it's interesting. You know what I mean?
You want me to start or you start?
You start.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? Anyways. So, seeing it from one side as of right now, and understanding that I see people that are ahead of me in doing so. So right now, I'm a bachelor right now, y'all. How y'all doing?
Okay then.
You feel me?
Hey.
Hit my line. Actually.
Hey.
I'm in my bubble, in my zone.
Hey.
But
that's gonna turn completely into water.
So yeah. So seeing the one side of it and understanding how seeing somebody that's like I'm about to hit 30 and seeing somebody that's at like 45, 50 and seeing multiple people that are at that stage. There's a sense of which you sent me a link the other day. I thought somebody was coming. I was like, yo, what? There was a sense of you sent me a video like yesterday, I think it was. That was like, oh, today.
Oh yeah, today.
Today was a video about a dude who was talking about he was been single for like so long. He was like, yo, they come to a point where you don't have to give a shit about what that other person wants you to do. You gonna do what you want to do. You're
Big
stuck
facts.
in a certain way.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, that's fun and all, but if you're looking for something that's going to be connection, that's going to be harder because you're just going to continue to be picky about what you want to do. And the person, if you're not willing to connect with somebody, that's going to be the hardest thing. Because you're going to have to, at some point in that relationship, you're going to have to manage. You're going to have, so what I'm getting at is that there's a sense of fulfillment that some people desire. Not saying everybody needs it, but the sense of fulfillment that some people desire. That's a minus. However, you are living financially free. You are living your best life if you want to, if belonging is not necessarily in your repertoire, or you don't necessarily need it, if that makes sense. You don't need a partner in your life. You can have partners that just fulfills certain parts of what you need. Sexually, slightly emotionally if you needed that, but everything can be separated whatever way you want. So you can manipulate how you want it based off of how you want your relationships to be.
Okay.
All right.
I'm digging that. Because I don't know, man. Oh, wrong person. My bad. I do believe that when it comes down to, being in a relationship or not being in a relationship, like, which is like, as you're right, as you get older, you kind of start knowing what the fuck you want. When you're younger.
Do you really?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? To the sense of like, I know I got to be in bed by this time, my nigga, because I don't function well, this and this and this and that. Like, you already in your head know your boundaries. Like, you already know, like, all right, listen, sis, it's not happening. I can't eat dairy. I can't eat dairy. Like, you know what I mean? You already know stuff like, but back when you're young, you're like, okay, I'll try it if you want to try it. Like, you know what I mean? You're more daring, you're more welcoming, you're more like, all right, cool, I'll do it. But as you get older, you're like, nah, I'm not doing that. Yo, go paint the garage. No, you go paint the garage. I'll give you pussy if you do it. I'm straight.
That's what I sent them.
Get out of here. What did he say?
It was essentially just trying to, like, the woman was trying to, he was like, yo, women can try to manipulate you based off of what they can give you. If you have
the power of the PUSSY.
That's why niggas get haircuts.
If you have the power.
Try to just fly.
Yes. If you have the power, you can do whatever you want.
Wow.
And that's the sense of monetary or even mindset.
Yeah, I just think that after a point in time, like, we all know what we want. We all know what we want, and it's just like, yo, shit, can I do this by myself? Do I need this?
It's a hit or miss. Like, do you want to? I mean, I know some people do, but some people are different. If you want to be alone for the rest of your life, or you want to have multiple partners, but after a while, I don't know, mate, that could get boring after a while. Like,
big
damn,
facts.
She wants to. And mind you, females do catch feelings too. So like, you're gonna be alone, fucking, but you're gonna give her the rundown in the beginning. But that beginning shit don't mean nothing, because through that long period of time of those late nights and doing other stuff with that person that you're alone with,
correct,
they're gonna catch feelings. And then somebody's gonna get their heart broken, and then you on to the next, and then you on to the next, and you on to the next, and that's gonna be a lifestyle for the rest of their life. I mean, some people, will love that, but some people want to be committed. Like, all right, I'm tired of doing this shit. I want to be with this one person. I want to go travel with this one person. I want to do this with this one person. But, it varies. And like you said, by age, it could be in your 20s, it could be in your 30s, 40s, maybe in your 50s. You never know.
You might not know, yeah. You might not know until you really know. You're like, yo, this is what I want.
And you also can't settle for something like, oh, this is my time. Like, yeah, this is it. Like, no, you got to make sure this is it. Or if not, you're going to be alone and just going to be miserable in that relationship.
Yo, you definitely are. Yo, you definitely are. You're going to be one miserable ass knucker like you. Yo, no, but I do agree. And shout out to Ja. Ja, he had told me what about this question? But I do agree, like, to the extent that, like, it's tough. It's tough, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know until you're in it, and you don't know until you're out of it, kind of thing.
And are you willing to sacrifice your feelings and what that other person wants in order for you to make that shit happen?
Correct. Because you got to make sacrifices. And that's the God honest truth, dog. If you're not making no sacrifices,
it's pointless to be in that relationship.
But at the same time, I think that,
and that's on both sides, not just on the male side.
Yeah. I just think that there's also a understanding. I think that there's a beauty to be in a relationship. There's also a beauty to being single, right?
Yeah.
Like, the bond between two people that are growing and learning how to grow together is one thing. but also there's also I always gonna put it to societal pressures because there's this idea that you have to be, and this is also societal pressure is also for the woman. There's a chemical pressure. What?
Like you keep coming.
Okay.
This is wild. This episode.
Here we go.
Talk about
guys
50
giving-
strokes and
Niggas talking about guys giving massages.
Go ahead.
Great.
I'm putting this right here. How about that?
Talking about he went deeper and deeper.
No, you can't do that.
Nigga said until I had to tell him to
Hey, yo.
stop. Nigga. We went out for breakfast.
I don't know which side it is then, but
that sounds better.
I hope so. But I ain't doing this again. Oh, you can clip it this way? That's crazy.
Yo, you better.
How do you work this? Nah, I mess with y'all. That's crazy.
Yo, listen, as you guys can see, Ryan's having technical difficulties with.
I think I got this right. Hello, how are you? It's cause I got the, I got the chest beat out. You feel me?
Oh God, here you go.
But just back to my point of, just like talking about, there's a beautiful thing to be in a relationship, beautiful thing to being single. But I think the biggest thing that there's a lot of societal pressures that happen along with a woman's body, that there's a certain time frame in which you have to essentially figure out what you want to do with this individual.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest part because so if people want children, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. You got so many factors you got to think about within the ages of, 21 to 32 is for a woman. You got a lot to think about in that range if you want to do certain things. Your clock is ticking if you want kids.
Correct.
And then for a man, you have no pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
So then the hardest thing is that people aren't grown. People are never going to figure out what they want to do unless they're trying a lot of things in the moment and trying a lot of different things. So when it comes down to it, men are always going to be set to women unless you're willing to be single on your own. So my point in argument, it's not even an argument, my point in saying is that it's the hardest thing to determine who you want to be while also trying to learn how to be with somebody else, because you may end up finding that you two are not even meant to be. So that's the hardest thing that's the hardest thing that ends up being that way. And you find yourself as you get older, it's like, yo, all right, now I figure out who I want to, now I figure out who I want to be before I can figure out who I can be with.
You start to understand, what you want, what this person can provide, what this person can't provide, and then it's kind of like one of those things like,
can you deal with it, or can it change?
Correct.
Because if there's no change, there's no reason to be in that relationship also. Mm-hmm. You got to change for the better, especially if you have an issue with it and it's really bothering you, like, yo, And the other thing too is that some people are competitive with themselves as to who they deserve to be with. Right? Deserve or
that's what I said.
Who they deserve to be with.
They're competitive with themselves with who they think they should be with. Because everybody has an ideal vision of who they should be with. But at some point, you're gonna there's some sort of settling you're gonna have to do in some aspect.
Yeah, no, everybody, I know what you're saying. Everybody has a perfect person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody has that, yo, I wish this person was like this, and like that. And that would be perfect in your situation. But then, on the other hand, fuck around and she might got 2 left feet. You're like, she got 2 left feet, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that might be the part that you're just like, yo, I'm turned off about this. You know what I mean?
Please.
So, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like 2 people, you're never gonna get that perfect person.
Yo, I saw that.
Yeah, no BS, man. That wrist was weak.
I didn't want it to spill.
Oh, you almost did. We saw that. The top almost came off.
This side.
You know, real butler put the hand on top with the paw.
I ain't no butler.
Hey, God, you are. You in progress.
Nah, you tripping.
All right, we're gonna go into the next topic. Which, do you feel like you're given a fair chance? For example, work, career, relationship, etc. Like, do you feel like you're given do you feel like you're given a fair chance? Go ahead.
Relationship, what? Work relationship,
friendship, like, you know what I mean? Like
starting a relationship?
Correct. Like, you feel like you're given a fair chance.
Relationships, most part, you probably are given.
You gotta get in front of you, big dog. You gotta bring it down some. So look at we got another person over here. Technical difficulties.
Are you this other side too? Nah, only one side.
Nah, there's only one side. You don't have to be that.
Can you hear me now? Is it muffled still?
Good.
Do your thing. You good.
So, like I was saying, so relationship, I think it couldn't be. Yo, is something wrong with you?
You gotta bring it up a little bit higher.
I just put it down. Where you want it, right here?
You see what the button is? Right there by the button. There you go, my duck. There you go.
All right, so
Boy,
is that good?
There you go.
Is that good?
I can hear you. The audience can hear you.
Anyway, so back to back to the
look at the cue.
It's the
Son of the police.
So with the relationship part, I feel like it's always going to be a fair chance because I just think it's a common ground level that, you know, out of respect, when you first meet a person, I think it's genuinely, can I say, genuinely, it's fair game. Like when you first meet somebody, you say hello, you know, y'all have a conversation, y'all network, and y'all can move on from there. I feel like with careers, it's not fair because you gotta know somebody in the company if you want to get hired sometimes. I'm keep it a blunt. The color of your skin sometimes also falls back on that for fairness.
Yeah.
Keep it a blunt. That's a new one.
What? Keep it a buck?
He said keep it a blunt.
Keep it a blunt. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So that and same thing with work. Like I feel, you know, sometimes also somebody would like to just dump work on your desk knowing other people just chilling, you know. So I don't feel like sometimes that's fair also.
Okay.
With work, career, and relationship.
What you got, Ash?
For relationships, I think I don't think it's fair no matter however you like to slice the cake. Because you got to think about it. Going into the relationship, I don't feel like the benefit of I don't feel like they give more of the benefit of the doubt.
But how much of a percentage you giving them though?
No, but that's what I'm saying. So it's just always like you have, and I want to say this is nowadays and age. Like there's always skepticism. Like where you're like, yo, what is Shorty doing right now though? Like, what is she doing on her girls trip? Like, you know what I mean? Like there's always gonna be some type of mental thought in your head. You're like, for both parties, where they're like, nah, something's got to be wrong. Because you know why people always think negative verse? Because nothing's ever perfect. Like, you know what I mean? So what happens in that case? Like, if that's the case, nothing's ever perfect. You're always looking for imperfections.
Always.
You're always looking for imperfections, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you got going on. You're always gonna look for imperfection. You're always gonna be like, nah, there's got to be something wrong. There's got to be something different. There's got to be. This can't be.
Like, I like him, but
yeah. Oh my God, he is too perfect.
Yeah.
There has to be something wrong with him. I don't know
what the accent of that is, but yeah.
The same one
I'm
you
rolling.
had, nigga.
Y'all both accents all fucked up.
Shout out to my French people. So like my whole thing is just like I feel like, and that's the same thing with work, careers. I do agree with that. You're not giving a fair chance unless if you got the plug. If you're in the inside, you know the CEO, and it's still not fair because now you're getting treated differently versus everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's I don't think we're giving a fair chance.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm just rolling off of that. There's never going to be a fair chance in life. There's too many people on this earth to have a fair chance. If everybody had a fair chance, there wouldn't be any mansions. There wouldn't be any advanced technology. I don't think to that degree. I think, and I would say, and that's specific to here in the U.S. versus the world. Because even if you look at the world, you have countries that are poor, you have countries that are rich, you have countries that are together, countries that are not. So like, there's always a side of the spectrum regardless of the fact, but I still think regardless, it's unfair no matter what. There's always going to be unfair. It's just a matter of what's your best strategy to combat that, given your coming out the womb challenges. You know what I mean? Like,
I like that.
You're gonna have no matter what.
No matter what, as soon as you come out, you're gonna have challenges.
Nah, you're gonna have.
It's either you gotta step up.
You're gonna have to face adversity.
Yep.
You're gonna have to face the fact that I'm a fair skin, or I'm a darker skin. I'm tall. I'm short. I'm fat. I'm skinny. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what, you're always going to be dealt with some type of adversity
all the time. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and that's the thing.
And the sooner you can come to terms with that, the better off you'll be in the long term.
You think so?
I don't think you could ever come to terms with it because I don't think so.
I feel like you're always battling yourself.
Always.
Well, then you're never gonna find inner happiness.
You're not.
So what? So then, to that point, what's the point of living?
No, it's not about what's the point of living. It's about you're always chasing it.
Yeah.
You have something to chase. Like I feel like that's what life's about. It's a chase. It's about you know. I feel like we always are chasing happiness. We're always chasing something. But we never get there.
I don't think that's everywhere in the world, though. That's what I'm thinking too. That's why I say this is specific to a U.S. issue, because a lot of countries, I can't say a lot of countries, some countries have figured out that meaning of happiness. Doesn't mean that you have to scale to be the most nuclear or technology savvy country. You figure out what it means to be happy and you accept it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're, I'm just saying, if you're fat and you go to some other country that appreciate fat is meant that you're wealthy, because that means you eat well and you do. I'm not saying fat, that's somebody else's understanding of what it is, but then that's making you happy, so you're satisfied.
Correct.
So like understanding where your niche is and what makes you satisfied is the ultimate goal. You know what I mean? I just think that here in the U.S. it's that competition aspect that like you always compare yourself to others, or you always compare yourself to what you think you can be.
I think that's social media, though. Excuse me, like, but I think that's social media.
But but before social media, it was like that regardless.
No, before social media,
it made it worse.
No, your expectations were less. How can I put it? It was less. It was more of a surprise. Mm-hmm. Versus now, it's kind of like
it's out in Front Street.
It's out in the front.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you know what you're gonna get, and you're trying to
go through that wall or go over that wall.
Correct. And that's how I look at it. Like I think now is just one of those things where you can't really. The expectations of you looking at someone online, you're like, oh, okay, I know what I'm gonna get. If you look at somebody online, you start judging. You start judging automatically. Okay, this person's a gold digger. All right, I gotta wine and dine. I gotta do this and all this extra shit. You know what I mean? But now, if you don't do that, you're considered broke.
Broke bum nigga.
Exactly. Nah, you just don't financially turn me on, bitch. He said,
somebody heard him.
He said, okay. Yo, let's get on some of that.
The middle?
Hell
Shut up,
no.
dude. You ain't gonna do the middle.
Nope, not today.
Okay, which one? The light one? This one?
Yeah. Yeah, watch out, nigga. Just trying to fix my mic. Don't even cut me off like that.
Hold on.
Which one? Hey, watch my cleavage, y'all. Don't be looking down my shirt.
In the meantime, in between, says Rich, I'm gonna have you do the honors.
Well, my question of the week? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Yeah, we do one more time for the one time. You're not gonna read it again, all right, cool.
I got you. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Who wanna go first?
Yeah, I'll go. Shit. Damn. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat.
I said one, not all that.
Yo, come on, Ryan. You tell me that you wasn't gonna say that.
I was thinking that.
Yo, he's like no bullshit. No bullshit. One thing I would change. Damn. I would see. It's hard to me. Like, you know what I mean. Like, it's from growth. It's hard to sit there and be like, yo, damn. One thing I would change. Like, are you talking about like past, present, future? Like I don't know, because it's tough to sit there and say like one thing I would change now, because it's.
I'll go first.
All right, you go first, because
He was waiting to set this up. That's why he just did that.
He definitely did. Yeah, he set this up. For him.
I mean, it's going with the past, present, and future. I want to change I want to be more organized with my stuff, with my finances, with everything. Because I just feel like my shit's always all over the place. And I'll grab this here, I'll leave that there. Oh, I'll put that back there. It's all over the place. I feel like I need to be more organized, because I feel like it'll be less stress on my life.
Okay. So you want to change your, I want to say attention to detail, or your...
Nah, not really attention to detail. Is it? Nah, it's not really attention. Is it attention to detail?
It's routine.
Probably the routine, because I have the same routine I've been doing for so many past, present, and probably doing the future. But I'm trying to cut that off for the future. So I'm trying to be more organized in life in general and everything that I do, because I just feel like I'm always all over the place.
Well, let me tell you, young fella, you gotta work. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
I thought you had a bar or two.
I did. I always have a bar or two.
So hit me with it. Hit me with those 2 Twix
2 Twix
in the mix.
Okay then.
Okay. Damn, I know you start ciphering this motherfucker. First, I've recently been reading a book that allows you to understand routines and understand changes of pattern. Changes of pattern, Atomic Habits.
Okay.
And that's one of the quotes I was talking about last episode. It's the ability in which everybody thinks that a change has to happen in a major way, right? Everybody wants to, like, yo, can I start getting in the gym right away? And I hate the growing pains, and then I will go once a week, and then we'll go twice a week, and then maybe we'll get to that point, but never is consistent. Consistency is the key. Small changes Small changes is the factor that makes the change.
Okay.
Not a grand change, because if you get, the quote they use is, if you get 1% better and you're consistent with it every day, think about how much that adds up to. Over the course of time, it'll compound, like compound interest of your 401k, of any type of interest you're doing. So the more interest you're building, you're having great routines, you're doing it every day. It's not to check off a box. It's to be routine with it enough to get to the point in which you can change the fact that you will gradually start to notice, okay, I'm doing this, all right, I'm good. Oh, wait. Let me start bringing this into this part of my life. It doesn't have to be fixated on one aspect or another. It just has to be fixated as a routine process in which you're really willing to commit to every single day, and don't forget about it, and always build the time into it. Because there's a lot of bullshit time that we probably all do at some point.
No, we do.
Yeah. It's all about understanding what your priority is and what you're gonna put in that list, and also writing it down is a big component.
That's another thing too, writing it down.
Because writing it down, you can visualize it every single day. You know what you got to do.
Because even though it's here, you should have it on paper.
Here is never gonna be. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
Paper is always gonna be a mission.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah, because I always write things down. But I guess mine would be more so letting things go. Meaning letting things go, like I don't know if it was Newton's third law, or I think it was Newton's third law, or one of Newton's laws said that you have to let something that you love, you have to let go. You have to leave behind. Something that you love, you have to leave behind. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I have a hard time letting go of things that I cherish. Like, it could be anything. Like, you know what I mean? You could be cherishing your Nintendo from, you know what I mean? But you're like, in your head, like, I gotta let this go. I gotta get this shit, man. But like, you're like, nah, but I really love this. Like,
he tried to come at me on the low. He said Nintendo. He tried to say PS4. he did like these.
Yo, but you know what I mean? So it's just, I feel like that's probably my biggest thing is leaving something that I love behind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my thing. Okay. Like, yeah.
Not sneakers?
Sure. No, even sneakers though. Like, it's so crazy. Like, you know what I mean? You guys know, like, I got probably like 5 pairs of sneakers, but
What's the next question? What's the next subject, please? Next subject, please.
No,
Yo, just to let you not. Just to let you guys know, right?
Hold on. Let me
Just to let you guys know, right?
Hey,
Just to let you guys know, I never.
We having a. Okay, I don't hear what you say. Just don't tell them to track this stuff.
I never saw this man wear 2 pairs of sneakers in 1 year. The same pairs in 1 year. Just that
Unless it's the gym.
That's it.
Unless it's
That's
the gym,
it.
yeah, no.
That's it. Just to let you know.
No, but like, no, I do, but that's true though. I do have a wide range of options when it comes down to
Wide? You mean a plethora?
when it comes down to footwear. I still don't even know what's in my storage. Like I don't even know. Like I don't.
You got a storage unit out there? I don't. You got one?
He said of sneakers.
No.
No, but you know what it is? I don't. It's, but I won't get rid of it because I love it so much. But I won't even use it. So that's my problem. That's my problem. Now Rich is like, yo, Rich is gonna be in my messages later, like, yo, so
My messages. I call this my messages.
you remember those sneakers you had on? Yo, Rich said, yo, I got some classicals that you might like.
Get out of here.
He said you can go shopping in the closet.
You can. This could be like, all right, cool. All right, let me get this.
Let me sip my.
You don't
my
have
agua.
you don't have something that you guys loved that you wanted to get rid of, like that you couldn't. I know we all have something that you loved that you can't just get rid of. Like you just like, fuck it. Let me just keep it one more year.
I can't think of nothing right now. Nah.
Man.
Can't
No?
think of nothing right
I've been through
now.
the cleansing process. I lied. I got these. What's these shits called?
Yeezy boots.
No, I don't know. What are those shits called? Damn. You know the joints I had with the pink bottoms? I wear them out to go shoveling and everything else, and I even wore them as a style.
You used to have-
Baseball shoes. I mean, technically, there's somebody from. Is it baseball?
I thought you used to rock those gray Tims outside.
Oh,
of the
you
show.
did.
Oh, you know what? That takes the cake. That takes the
Those
cake.
gray Tims, bro.
I had some great Tims that were passed down from him to me, and not even my size, but they fit perfectly.
And they're just like,
They
you won't get
perfect.
rid of them.
They suck.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You won't get rid of them.
They've been 15 years plus.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? Knowing that you could get something else. Oh, now he got some. Okay.
My North Face jacket I had since
Dog, he keep on saying he gonna sell it. I'm like, bro, nobody buying that big
Yo,
nasty
with the
ass shit.
bird.
You still got it?
I still got it. I go shovel with that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I feel like we all have that one thing that where we just like, damn, I'm just gonna keep it one more year. And then you're like, nigga, I got this shit.
And he didn't even take it with him when he moved out. They kept it at the house ready to come back to it.
Yo.
I didn't even say mine. For me, it's just that a bit. Huh?
You did.
What did I say?
About you said your boots, and then you said, oh, I didn't think of mine.
Oh no, sorry. The question that you actually proposed.
Oh, okay.
I thought you did.
I thought you did.
I thought I did. I? No, I
Yo,
didn't.
I don't think you should be drinking.
Yeah, you're done.
I don't think I
You're
did.
done.
You did.
You're done. Here's one question. That's super
did.
crooked. I gotta put that up.
I definitely I'll let y'all
what's
talk
the
over it.
what's the most insulting compliment you've ever received?
You're cute, but you got a big head. I do got a big head. Fuck it.
Nah, you gotta come in, sir. You gotta come in,
I
sir.
got a big head.
You? I know there's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a
I just
lot
gotta
for
figure out
me.
what's the worst one?
There's a lot for me.
I got one for you.
I'm not asking you.
I got one. If you did, I got one in the chamber. No, I got one in the
Who
chamber.
said I was asking him?
I'm not asking you.
I got one in the
nigga.
chamber if you wanted it, but
Ash, you can go, and I'll think about mine. Because Rich, you're not me. So anyway,
I'm just like, you know.
You speak well for an ethnic person. Ouch.
Damn.
I didn't know how to take that.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Eh.
What? Yo.
Eh.
Wait, huh? Nigga, what do you say to that? Good looks. Yo, he said, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, you brought me right into the deep hole where I was just about to go.
Yo.
It was for me is the way you speak. That's one, but the other one was I would have never expected you to be from Boston because the way you carry yourself and you don't. Not only I don't have a Boston accent, but also just the way I carry myself. It was like, it was such the person was hinting at me being more. I should have been more hood, having dreads and being a bigger person. And I should be waiting me to like, oh, you're a teddy bear. I was like, what fuck you mean by that? And I'm a teddy bear. And what the fuck you talking about? I almost flipped. I was like, you know what? We're in a group setting. I ain't gonna do this right now.
What?
It was like a weirdly backhanded compliment comment, and it was just like it was in a more of a situation where actually it was at my college. Okay. It was at college up in Maine. People just felt like they could say whatever they want because I was just a teddy bear. I accepted what they were gonna say. I was like, yo, that's not even cool to say to me.
Yeah, nah, that's you.
I'm like, can you believe what this fucking Karen ass woman said? I was tired.
Nah.
I had to walk away. I was like, you know what?
Shit, what else? When I had what else they said to me? Wow. I would never expect someone like you to have traveled like that much. Okay. What the fuck? Like, yo, like it's, you know what I mean? Those are the like.
Yeah, that's a what the fuck? Like, you serious right now? Like, you just said that to me?
Should I dap you up? Do I hug you?
Nah. Chuck it up. Like, I ain't trying to hear that though. Walk away, bro.
But yeah, I feel like we all have like compliments that we're just like, fuck, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like even trying to like holler at a chick, like you said, like you're like, oh, you're cute, but you got a big head.
I don't fuck with niggas with big heads. Like, the fuck?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm like, all right, bird.
Damn. Yo, what was your worst like rejection line?
Me getting rejected?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been rejected. I'm just saying,
like this nigga never been rejected. Niggas like, I don't know.
I just block it out. I just keep moving. I block it out.
It's a lot of rejections lying back in the nigga.
Oh my God.
I don't like your car. Oh, you taking me out right now?
Yo,
like,
straight up.
But if you're not paying for that bill, I ain't gonna go. So I'm good on you. Like,
straight up. Like, what was that worst though? Like one of the ones you're like, nigga, I gotta reevaluate a lot of shit.
It was funny. It's actually my fault. I went on a date with a shorty. At the time, like, she's out of my league because she was just like so much more mature mentally. She was same age, mature mentally, beautiful woman. Like kind of everything I kind of wanted in a woman, but I realized it was like we got on a date, and at the end of the day, I was like, yo, we gonna split this. I didn't say it straight up. She was like, oh, I'm willing to split with you if you want. I was like, all right, fine. If you offer it, why not? And then afterwards, she never hit me back after that date. Even though we connected, we talked for like 2 hours. Never hit me back. And then afterwards, like, I think the worst part was, it's the silence that gets me. No response to no phone call or text.
Damn. She left you on red though? Like, nigga, did she read it?
Yeah. Now she had an Android, so she's not reading it. She got the message.
She got it? How'd you know though?
Because before that, she
my nigga, did you pull up to her house?
No, nigga.
No, my nigga.
I met her through a friend. At my friend's cookout, I had bad. He's close friends with her, and I was like, yo, like, what's the word with her? And he was like, yo, she said she was cool. I was like, so she said I'm cool. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? How she gonna tell you I'm cool? And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Well, I'm breast stank. I didn't try to make no move.
Because you split that bill.
I think because I split the bill, I also realized.
You split the bill?
Yeah, he just said that in the beginning.
On the first date?
Yeah.
My nigga. Give him a clap, bro. Give him a clap, bro.
That's when it first happened. But that's a good show. I was like, yo, is that really the difference?
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bro. I think first date should be Dutch, my nigga. I don't give a fuck, yo, because hear me out. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. And I understand.
I don't want to ask out.
No. I understand. And I get it. The whole fact who acts who out, whatever the case is. However, if you know this shit ain't gonna go the way you want to go, and I know this shit ain't gonna go the way I go, my nigga, I'm not even gonna deal with this shit, bro. You want me to pay not even 60, nigga, $130?
But wait a minute. But if the shit it's a nice vibe all night, you know, y'all do your little thing, and then you know y'all talking 2 hours, everything's smooth and everything, and that bill comes. You still gonna split it, or if it's rocky during that date?
Well, it depends. Like it depends when
he
what time
he
your
was
check
straight, and he
hits.
still split the check.
It depends what time your check hits. Like if your check didn't hit, you gotta stretch that date out to 2 a.m. because your check hits at midnight.
No, because we will have to go separate ways at a certain point in time. We had a window of like 2 hours, 2.5.
Okay.
And we spent it 2.5. And that's when it got to the part like, okay, what's happening? It's not like we were to go back to her spot or anything like that. It was just
So she
literally
rejected you because of the fact that you split the bill?
I think it was
That's cool.
one. I think it was. I don't know. I really don't know because we haven't had a conversation ever since. And I'm
That's
like, yo,
corny.
like,
That's corny.
but then she also moved.
That's
But-
corny.
So I was
though.
like, is it the
She
move?
should've
Were you
kept
not
it
ready? I
real,
was like,
too.
because
and
if
let,
you-
and let you know, like, if I ain't
if I'm
fucking with
texting you, and mind you,
You reaching out.
I sent a text message. I was like, yo, like, I actually was feeling you a lot, and you ain't respond. I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of poured a little bit of my heart out. Like, yo, I was like, yo, I was hoping for this and this. Like, cool. Like,
Was it
you ain't gonna tell me that she was bad,
it
bro.
the two texts?
Mentally, yeah. Mentally, she was bad mentally and physically, bro. I was like, yo, she's gifted, like, and she's a woman.
Nah, see, that's
But then
a
I was
problem.
like, you couldn't even respond to let me know, or even just like, you know what? She's giving no energy. So that's when I had to start reflecting, like, damn, am I doing too much on the first day, or trying to commit too much, even though it was a great conversation,
Nah,
great
see,
vibe and everything.
I feel like with that situation, like you have to, if two vibes are going good, someone got to break that ice. And I feel like if the vibe is alright, like if the vibe is there, the friction is there, niggas, y'all gonna have that conversation. Y'all gonna have that conversation where it's just like this, yo, here's what I didn't like. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, that was my fault. Like, all right, I can't. Well, and once again, that's with growth, and that's with, you know what I mean, like with two people knowing that, all right, cool, like, yo, shit, I fuck with this person. This person makes me happy. This person they're funny and all that extra shit. Like, all right, cool. But here's one thing I don't like. Let me see if I can change that, because then this shit would be perfect. You feel me?
Yeah. But that now, knowing where I am now, I'm like, I can do that. I could potentially do that same thing if I want to.
So all right. So
It's more of an option if I want. If the person's willing to have a conversation, then I realize who they really are. In a sense, me. I'm realizing it's more of a personality trait than it is the personality thought process trait than it is. Sorry, that's one of the same thing. It's more of who you are as a person if you're willing to respond back, or even to even have a conversation about it. That's gonna tell you how mature, what type of character you have. That's how I'm judging it moving forward if that situation was to reoccur with somebody else.
So like, if you see it in the street,
I'm still gonna say what up to her. I still say she fired.
but you gonna ask her, like, what happened?
No, I'm never gonna ask her. I'm gonna let it be awkward.
Really?
If she makes it awkward, I'd be like, all right, cool, what's up? How you doing? I'll catch up with her. Easy. No problem.
So
Well,
what if she
I'll
hits
try to
you-
shoot again. I'll shoot again.
What if she hits you with the whole like, what happened with us?
Then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
That's an initiation to start to talk about it.
I would skip that shit. I'm like, I don't know. You didn't text me back. Niggas, I don't know. Niggas, I don't know what happened. You text. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why you gonna bring that shit? You gonna be like, nigga, you remember when I split the bill? Oh, that was you, nigga. That's why.
I wouldn't be. I 100% would never. I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't bring it up. She would have to bring it up.
Oh,
She would have to bring it up. I wouldn't be bringing it up. I literally act like it's court. At this point, it's been 4 years.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's fresh. That's not a fresh wound anymore.
Yeah.
I'm good. I mean, I'm just like more so intrigued. Like, all right, like you couldn't just talk about it or just like if it says that it doesn't deserve a time of the day, then I understand what type of time we're on. It's just so 1 or 2 lines you gotta tell me if you can say that or you gonna willing to talk it out. It's determining what you really had the interest in.
Nah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Talking about real quick, might be off topic.
Can you pause that? Wait, is this the same one? Okay.
No, it's pause. That's your
Do you think you said
Oh, yeah, only
you said
one.
you mentioned IG, right? Does like IG come to a factor of the women that you're dating, or like if you see their IG she's doing certain shit or on her IG, like, does that like give you like a thought of how she is and her personality off her IG, or it's just you think it's not really her? Suit just chuckle.
My nigga, you be studying that shit.
I be studying. What the fuck you talking about?
I had to ask.
I 100% study. If I'm not studying, I'm a dumbass. That's in this point in the world. You can see. I'm so good right now where I've realized I can realize the lightest filters. I'm also, don't get me wrong, I also work in video production too. Like I can see through the bullshit. I can see people are lying. You know what I mean? Like there's so much. People are using social media for mostly to either empower themselves to a point in which that they're not at, to fake it till you make it. You're never making it.
Big facts. And
people are using it to elevate themselves to certain lifestyles. Again, they're not doing. It's one thing to have a mindset and to have discussions or interactions on a social media site. There's another thing just to be posting your life if you think you live in a perfect life. There's so many aspects of it, and I've been breaking it down. So like when you asked me a question of that, I started laughing because it's like I've realized through the bullshit at this point, I'm not going to depend on a woman's IG to determine if I like her or not. I'm going to either one, if I like what you're posting or I like certain things about your IG that you're being authentic and real, I can go ahead and take that and say, okay, maybe I might ask you out. But I'm not going to ask you out through IG. I got to know you in person in a sense too, because it's not for me. IG sliding is not for me. I took myself out that category. I'm good.
Let me.
I'm not the guy that be spitting quick game. Like I'm good. If you want it, you come get it on the IG shit. That's 100 right there for me. But with the shorties, there's a lot of bullshit out there, bro. A lot of bullshit out there.
Nah, there is.
It's the funniest thing to see the evolution of women that work out. That never worked out in their life, that never was an athlete, that all of a sudden they want to be the IG models, that want to be the athletic trainers with no certifications.
None, my nigga. Doing lunges.
Like,
lunges
for
5 years.
Accountability account.
Like my man Drake said, I ain't fuck with you if you ain't on Vogue.
That's true.
That's the realest line. That shit hit a lot of people, I bet you
that. Shit hurt a lot of people.
It hurt a lot of souls.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's
IG
Vogue?
Model, yeah.
A lot of these females are gonna be like, what's Vogue?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm a model.
Yeah.
No, you're not, sis.
And you know what's another thing too? I've been laughing every time. I'm so happy you said that because this is even videos. When you see a chick in a big ass mirror, I'm looking at two things: how dirty that mirror is, and what the room look like.
Big facts.
That's gonna determine who you are. If that mirror dirty, I'm not saying you dirty, but I'm gonna judge.
Yo, you should.
No, you are. No, you are gonna judge no matter what. But like I said, like we look for imperfections. We look for that. Like we're like, nah, she can't be that perfect. She can't be that perfect. She can't be.
I'm okay with that.
And that's what it is.
Yeah. No woman's perfect.
No guy's perfect.
Yeah.
So, but that's what we do. We look for those imperfections where we're like, yo, something's got to be wrong. Something's got to be wrong.
The ratio is another one I be looking at. If your ratio is 15K followers, you got you following 1,200 people, and then your photo likes are only 200. I'm like, I'm not with you. Keep that for the birds.
Sis, you're doing this. You're doing too much. And when you hit them in a DM and they follow you, hit them in a DM and they'll respond for weeks, or they just, oh, sorry, I forgot about. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna respond back either. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I just feel like people just use that too much as a selling tool. To enhance their credibility.
Just like try to get a little cash to be in the club. I'm a model girl. I could be in VIP with you. Shit like that. A little bag. Straight. Not even a bag. It's a couple. I'm
straight.
Don't catch me with any.
Yo, Ryan, what was your question? Go ahead, dog.
Does love play a factor in your everyday decision making? Does love play a factor in your everyday decision making? If you need context, let me know. Look, you pondering a lot.
Does love... One more time.
Does love... It's also... If you can't see that, fine.
One more time.
Does love play a factor in your everyday decision making?
Yes. And this decision making, not... Well... Dang, that's kind of tough. It is tough. Because it's like... With love, do you love your job? I'm asking you a question.
No.
No.
That's a factor, correct? Because you don't. That's not something you love, but it's a decision you have to make to get up to go to work and do what you have to do to get get your car, put food on the table, roof over your head. But that's not real love. Like you don't love that.
Yeah.
Do you love yourself?
You have to love yourself every day.
So that's a decision factor.
Wow. Okay.
Well.
Cause I'm not saying this. Now we had this conversation a couple weeks ago. Need versus want, which one ties into the other, right?
Correct.
And the love factor, which I'm thinking.
I don't know.
What? You can't hear me?
No,
Can you hear me?
You keep coming.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out.
Hold on. So I'm about to go ahead.
Maybe you just need to button up your shirt, bro.
It's a little cold in here anyway.
Oh yeah, nigga. Nigga out here,
a little nippy in my.
like he about to go walk up in the Caribbean room or something.
You feel me? I'm about to go on a boat cruise.
Let me hold your wrist. In the meantime, while he's fixing his stuff, I do feel like we love certain factors of our decision making.
Correct. Okay.
We love certain factors of our decision making. We might not love our job. We may love our status. We may love the money.
Yeah.
We may love the company there. We may love, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different
certain things.
Correct. But it's not necessarily, and that goes back to, relationships and all that stuff. You may not love everything about one person, but you love something about that. You know what I mean? So, it is true. Love does play a factor in everyone's decision making. No matter however you like it, you know what I mean? Like, I know pizza's bad for me, but I love pizza. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, I see
what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, no matter however you slice the cake,
it's a hate and love relationship.
Correct. What you think?
Absolutely. I think it's love play a decision in every single thing. It's also depend. The other thing is what drives you, right? Because honestly, there are some people that don't even give a shit about anything.
Yeah, cold-hearted.
If some people are billionaires or millionaires that don't really, or trillionaires. Well, I don't know if it's a trillionaire yet, but billionaires that don't even care for anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got
a Ferrari.
They do. What?
They do. They care about their money.
That's true.
They care about their money.
I take that back. That's true.
Definitely care about their money.
Because it allows them to live a certain way. Status.
Status.
Yeah.
They love status.
So they love status. So at the end of the day, you're always going to have to love something. That's how you back.
You have to love something. There's going to be something that the other people will be like, yo, you should love this more. You should love this less. But there's going to be something you're like, nah. I feel like, no matter however you look at it, you're going to love something.
That's it. That's very fair.
Yeah.
So, we all answered our own questions right there. Yes.
I guess, right? Niggas said we all answered.
We all answered the others.
So wait, you guys love the fact that they're taking away the taco?
I don't give a damn.
I don't care.
What the fuck you mean? You never like? Don't do that, my G. Come on, don't make it seem like
them waffle cones were disgustingly, disgustingly together.
That was his shit.
You'd break it. You can't. It doesn't break like a soft cone, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
It stays together for life.
I'm not okay.
That's
it's not something. It's not one of those go-tos ice cream, but at the same time,
not even like a top.
Not even on the ice cream truck, bro.
I'm not.
You had an ice cream truck. You're not going with that.
I know. I'm not.
I'm about to say.
I'm getting a Mario.
Okay, you ain't getting the
I'm getting
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles with the gum.
Yeah, I didn't like the Ninja Turtle ones.
I'm more SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I like the Mario.
Strawberry shortcake one.
Strawberry shortcake. That's a classic. That's a classic.
That's one. Honestly, if they take that, ever discontinue that, I'll be tight.
Strawberry classics. Yo, strawberry shortcake. If no one likes that,
there's something wrong with you.
Don't trust that person. Don't trust that person because that person has a problem. It's a strawberry shortcake. I remember the rocket.
Yeah, I remember the rocket.
The rocket was good.
What's the other one with the cone and it has like the chocolate on top with the nuts on the.
Oh, you're talking about the Yeah, he's talking about it's.
The cone, he said with ice cream.
Yeah, but
chocolate and you.
I know what you're talking about.
But it was frozen. and the ice cream was in it. You had to break the city up. Yep. But that's kind of like the Choco Taco. But it's just, come on, my G. Don't
Choco Taco did not have. Choco Taco, the whole thing was just sugar.
I never ordered that shit.
And you can't break it,
I never ordered it,
I
but
don't know. You probably did.
I had it a couple times.
Yo, he probably went to the ice cream shop.
Don't do that. Then why you do that, though?
As this big ass right now in his real life, he went to it yesterday or today probably.
Yo, first of all, I had that. I had it in Japan.
He paid about $1,200 for a Choco Taco today.
I had that in Japan when they had it in the and they had so. When I first went to Japan, they had it. You could get it from a vending machine. And that was the first time I could see it. I was like, oh shit, this is different.
I don't know. I'm all set. and never, like, I'm like, oh, let me get, like, nah.
No, I'm not going to go out of my way for the Choco Taco, but if they had a if it was like that or something else, I'll be like, I'll get the Choco Taco. But if there was no other options.
I'll go, if no other options, I'll take it. If
That's
there's
what
no
I'm saying,
other
though.
option, but we have options.
Was you guys like a Sunday guy? I never was fucking with Sundays.
I do a Sunday here.
I never got into it.
I'm not getting it from the ice cream truck. That's 100% not it.
No, I never.
I got it from like 2 times, a couple times as a kid. Never anymore. That's just disgusting as a
bro. Like when you really think about all the stuff that's in it, I'm like, my G, that's a lot of shit. You got the banana.
Yeah, you got the 3 scoops of ice cream.
Couple scoops of ice
You
cream.
got the nuts. You got the jelly.
Jelly.
Yeah, remember they put the little
strawberry
like,
joint?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm about that shit. That's my shit. Little strawberry sauce shit. Scoops of sauce. It's strawberry sauce with chunks of strawberry. That shit was fire. I put that shit on everything.
Ryan was fat when he was a kid. Trust me, he knows
that and marshmallows. Man. Come
He
on.
knows
not marshmallows. I'm talking about the melted
So wait, so you
marshmallows.
was really into like banana splits and something?
No,
My man used to
I like
the fridge.
I like.
Yeah,
Hey, we talking about childhood.
The grizzly
for me,
guy, man.
I'll say for me,
You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like weird shit for foods and flavors.
I like what's your weirdest? What's your weirdest flavor? What's your weirdest food? Like what's your weirdest thing?
I'm
that
also
you
not.
have?
It's not that weird. People just find it to be weird because they're not eating it. It's not common. So they used to. So one of my best friends in his family, we would go to this place. I'm not even gonna name it because we ain't get it sponsored. We would go get ice cream, soft serve. It was cotton candy soft serve ice cream. The only place I've ever seen cotton candy serve ice cream. I like trying grape nut soft serve. Grape nut, cotton candy, anything that's related to candy. I fuck with it. Then afterward, I was like, oh, they got soft serve cotton candy ice cream. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna try this. Fire. We ended up calling Smurf Jizz because it literally looked like.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
We called it Smurf Jizz.
Jizz.
Yes.
Okay, guys. One more time.
We called it Smurf Jizz.
I'm gonna like make that a sound bite. Smurf Jizz.
Smurf Jizz.
Smurf.
And it was literally, it was like, it's white. It's
brother
white.
set off a 50 times on, like, he's on a roll today.
God damn, nigga. Don't ever wear linen no more, bro.
I'm laid back. Look at what I say. Welcome to the show.
So what was the flavor though?
It was cotton candy. The blue was a cotton candy.
I don't think that's
vanilla.
not a weird flavor.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. But everybody would say, "Oh, you get Smurf." But I like the fruitier flavors and what it is like.
All right, really quick before we get into this stuff, what was the nastiest flavor that you had? Like anywhere, like nastiest thing that you ever tasted. Like one of those things where you're just like, "Yo, bro, I just did this off of GP, but never again." Like the nastiest thing, like you would just be like, you will never taste it, you will never try it again.
I don't step outside the zone, honestly.
Come on, cut it out, bro. There's stuff that you tried,
or anything.
Yeah, my nigga, there's stuff that you've tried where you're just like,
besides ice cream.
No, besides ice cream, there's stuff that you tried that you're like, I would never eat that again.
Black licorice. I'm all set.
I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that, my nigga.
Licorice
and fruitcake. Fruitcake, I'll punch somebody in the face if they try to give me some fruitcake.
You talking about literally like baked in fruits into the cake?
No, fruitcake, my G. Like,
oh, you talking about the tart with the fruit on top?
No, like fruitcake, like the thing for the
pieces
like
of fruit in the cake.
holidays. The holidays, yeah.
Fruitcake.
Yeah, I'm straight on that. I don't like that.
Because you know, I'm talking about the custard cake that mom
fucking
gets all the
nasty.
time. I fuck that shit up.
Yeah, he eats.
It's a custard cake. It's not. It's a pie with custard.
We know you a custard ass nigga.
Yeah, we
With
are.
custard and fruit salad on top of it. That shit fire. But
I had a bacon milkshake. Bacon flavored milkshake.
that's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
That's
got
bad.
one. I got one.
Oh,
I
now you got one.
I
Now
got
this
one.
nigga got one.
Fucking bacon donut
Yeah, that's gross.
with the nasty.
And
He's
maple,
like, yo, try it.
bacon maple with all.
Yeah,
that's
that shit's disgusting. I was like, bro.
I know, yeah, I exactly know where you get that from, but we ain't sponsored, so I know,
Nah, that's
I
nasty.
know where you get
Bro,
that from.
that's a
fucking
heart
nasty.
attack waiting to happen.
Yeah.
nasty.
The other thing I got, I think I'm more disgusted by how much is in it and what they try to do is it's one of the burger companies in Boston.
Okay.
And
put it just the first letter.
I already said the first, yeah, B.
Boston.
Okay.
And it's just a force. The milkshake was a force. The sandwich was a force. It had multiple stacks of bullshit and bullshit and bullshit just to make that motherfucker fat. And the milkshake was just I think I got the Shamrock.
But I don't think it wasn't nasty. It was just probably unhealthy.
But you feel the fat going into you.
Oh God, this nigga.
That shit's seeping.
Feel the fat.
Yeah, I'm good on him, bro. I'm good on him. Listen, we gotta talk. Hey, listen, man, we gotta talk about this. What's going on, man? This is crazy. Oh man, like I'm gonna give you guys.
What's the pronoun? They, them. Is this Brittany?
What?
I'm not.
Oh, Brittany.
Brittany Griner?
Grinner. Brittany Grinner. Yeah, I think so, right?
Griner.
Griner? Is it
Griner?
Griner?
Pretty sure.
I think it was Griner.
Brittany Griner.
Yo, did I
So
say
guys,
it?
man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, yo, listen, man. She like she got sentenced today. I don't know if anybody's been under a rock, but she got sentenced today in Russia. She got sentenced to 9 years in prison, in a Russian prison, for having less than 1 gram of cannabis oil.
Oh, that's different. That we were talking about this on the way up. We were talking about it on the way up to the show.
Yo,
I didn't know it was that less, but at the same time, if you want to hit what you was talking about in the car.
My thing is, if you go into a different state or country, read up on the laws. I keep it 100 with you. I know everybody, I feel bad for her, 9 years. I'm gonna let y'all know, I really don't. Like, read up on the laws. You have to read up on the laws, because just because you got money, you're known, that don't mean shit, bro. Especially right now in Russia with that war going on. But still, like, what happened?
but here's a fucked up thing. Shorty won a chip for them, my nigga. Shorty
Okay.
Shorty was balling over there. What do you think she was in Russia for? She balls over there.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either.
What?
Nah.
She balls over there, bro. So she won a chip over there. You giving me static? You giving me you giving me static, bro.
But was this the first time bringing that pen?
I don't know. I don't know her.
Well,
You just gave me some news. I thought you had more. I'm like, what else you know?
I mean, there's a lot of political shit that's happened behind the scenes that we're not even aware of.
Correct.
Right? I mean, if we all look at it too, Ukraine war, Russia, this happened. She happened to be there playing basketball during.
She
this
was
whole
going
time.
there for training. Like, why do you think she's going to Russia, my nigga? She wasn't going there for vodka, my nigga.
I mean,
like,
she
come on.
can also be going there. You know, they be doing a little weird shit with the bodies, and you feel me? They be doing
no, that's Germany.
They experimenting out there, but not to knock it. I'm just joking. But in all seriousness though, like you have the political thing that happens, like you said. You have the basketball that plays for. She plays over there. She trains over there. Don't care. But like at the end of the day, you're a target. One, you're what 6 something, like above 6'5". You're a tall ass person that stands out regardless
She's
of
like
fact.
6'10", my
So
dude.
you know what? I don't even blame. I blame her team. I blame Britney's team.
Oh God.
I blame Britney's team for that shit.
And they was gonna do a prison swap. They was gonna do a prisoner swap.
Yeah.
For
So
the
I don't
Russian,
know. Yeah. So it was this
gangster.
guy named Victor Boot. I don't know if you guys know Victor Boot. So Victor Boot, if you guys ever watched the movie Lord of War with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, he was supposed to be like a arms dealer. he was supposed to be playing him. So he was playing his life. So Victor Boot was like one of the like most notorious arms dealer in the world, like, and that's why he got pinched. He ended up getting pinched, like, and I feel like, I don't know if it was in Thailand or I forget what country he got pinched in, but he got pinched in a country that they allowed him to get extradited. And I think it was in Thailand or Philippines or something like that. So like, yeah. So they ended up trying to do a prisoner swap, and then that didn't end up going through because the U.S. wanted 2. And it was like, all right, I'll give you 1. I was like, nah, I want 2 back too.
Because I think there's another guy that's...
Yeah, there's another gentleman that's over there.
He was in the military?
I don't know if he was in the military or a journalist, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. He's been there for a
heads
couple
up.
years. Yo, what the...
Yo, I saw the corner of my eye. He said heads up. I said, what just happened? Yo, he ready to
you just gotta put it
fight
back.
somebody.
Yo, my G.
Yo, he was ready to fight somebody. You see?
Other way.
He said, who slapped me in my head?
No, other way.
Yeah, you know he
like
made
that,
those,
like
right?
that.
You know,
like that.
yo, he was.
Yo, I was
like,
ready to like,
He saw
you know what it was? I think it's because it's so hot in here.
Yeah, it's 100 and something.
And I was just like this. I was like, I think that's falling. I'm like, yo, line it up though.
Yo,
Of course he can't.
Yo, he had
no, down.
Oh shit.
No, you good. Right there, you good.
Yo, this man got smacked in
Yo.
the head. He said, yo, who's talking to me?
Yo.
He said, what spirit got hit
yo,
in
as
my
soon as he
head?
said, yo, I'm like, huh, boy. That was the setup, huh? I was Brittany Griner saying, yo, don't be talking about
Right?
it.
She was like, what you say? Bang! Yo, hey, good looks.
That shit hilarious, dog.
All right, man. We're gonna talk about this this Equifax thing.
Equifax.
You want to talk about that? Or no?
I got
Good.
you.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
The credit giant Equifax sent lenders incorrect credit scores for millions of consumers this past spring. The technology snafu with major real.
Yo.
What? You can't hear me again?
You keep going.
Oh, it dropped. That's why. Bro, this is crazy. Hello. Oh, that's why. This is why. All right. Hello. All right. I'm just gonna hold it like this. So, the Equifax sent lenders incorrect credit scores for millions of consumers this past spring, and then it was a big error that happened enough. Jesus. With at least 25 points from around. The differential was 25 points for over 300,000 consumers. That's a big gap.
That's a big gap.
Yeah.
That's the difference between buying a car or a crib or rent or whatever your price is. That
It's either you're gonna buy an Acura or you're gonna get a fucking Toyota Corolla 95.
Big facts.
we rolling with the Corolla,
We rolling.
but they did not specify a date. So is Equifax?
It's Equifax.
Equifax did not specify a date on or figures of June 1st alert from housing agency Freddie Mac to its clients said Equifax told the agency that about 12% of all credit scores released from March 17th to April 6th may have been incorrect.
Oh, wow.
What are y'all doing if y'all found out that your credit score is totally different from what you're supposed to do? And
Nigga.
actually, Equifax is one of the major three credit report source systems.
Yeah, bro. And that's a bad look.
Yeah.
That's a bad look, dog.
That's crazy to me.
That's a bad
really
look
crazy.
because it gets now to the point where it's damn. That sucks. That really does suck.
Like, imagine going from getting a crib, you could potentially have gotten a.
Yo, why you don't put it on this?
Man.
Nah, it's gonna be too much stack between us. It's about what? Let's just say you get a house loan for. You were supposed to get a house loan for probably 4%, and you end up going up to 6.
That's a big difference.
That's nuts.
No, that's way the nuts though. Like, my thing is just like, yo,
So
like,
they can't even help correct you or do anything for it because you already paid back a lot. You already paying interest on some of the shit you already paid.
nah, you did.
So you can't renege. They
Nah,
can't renege.
You can't.
They're not gonna give out money.
Saying spades. Nah. Give me that book.
All three of them.
He said, yo, you -2, nigga. He said, yo,
They better
fuck all that
cancel all
7
that
books.
shit.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. And the crazy thing is because, you know, like how they was doing that whole promotion, like you sign up for Equifax and then you get that boost of 25 points or some shit like that, you know what I mean, randomly, like.
Can they get sued?
I believe so.
They can get sued by, I want to say like, I feel like you can get sued by anybody. You can get sued by anybody because if you gotta think about it like this. Say if you were the reason my deal didn't go through. I'm coming for your neck. Pause.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Straight up, you're right.
Straight up, like, you know what I mean? That's a big difference maker, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, straight the fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just let you like, you good? You good, sis?
It's all chilly in here.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, like, so guys, I don't know if you guys just listened to what Ryan just said, but Equifax, just double check on your points because they fucking up the score, and that's big fish. Big fish.
Oh, that's nuts.
All right, so guys, really quick, man, we're gonna go into local trending news. Orange Line getting shut down. Next stop, downtown Crossroads, or no?
30 days, man.
Bruh,
That's crazy.
30 days.
Long overdue for maintenance, right?
30 days.
Yo, we also have one of the oldest. It's hard for me to believe, but I guess it is believable. We have one of the oldest train systems in the world.
Do we? Dog, 30 days, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one of our, like, that's one of our
major.
said it's the second major one.
What's the first? Red line?
Red.
Red and then them.
Yeah.
Red.
30,
It's weird to me. So I'm just confused. I thought mostly everything in the last 3
And
years.
this was from the footage from.
That's red line.
No, that's orange.
Oh, that's orange.
That's orange.
That's the one. Remember that was
they
the
go
one
over
that
the
got.
water from the north side of the city.
Remember when they did the it just caught on fire. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
And I think that's what the reason
And then they
was.
just finished doing government center, like
Yeah. And that was a fire one.
No, government centers.
That was a
still doing
fire.
construction in that.
Absolutely.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't called.
Well, because government center, they're breaking down that whole the garage. They're
Okay,
rebuilding that whole thing. They breaking that part down so they can rebuild and build a building above it,
Yeah.
or connect it to the parking lot.
And but see, a lot of people. I
wish.
wish I had the image to put on there, but a lot of people don't understand the how our train system goes. So, like, Orange Line is north to south in the inner city. So, like, because you got to think about it, that goes all the way up to
Oak Grove.
and it goes all the way down to Forest.
Forest, yeah.
Forest.
Yep.
Forest is the last stop. So
And Oak Grove is way out the city. That's like past Everett.
that's like deep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Oak Grove is.
Me neither.
Never been. Don't
never
want to
been.
find out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it in the sense that north to south, you can't really fuck with. Like, you have to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Anybody coming from the south or the north, they would have to either take the commuter, because the commuter rail is weird. Commuter rail is kind of like.
Well, I'm getting lucky with the commuter rail, but
It's a little weird,
100%
right?
weird.
It is
100%
weird.
It's not.
He's like
it's not.
1,000% weird.
It's not straight. I don't understand the method to the madness. Like, what circumference are you drawing?
Yeah.
To say what you're paying or where you're going.
I just feel like they drew lines and just like, yo, purple line's going this way.
But
Like, it's
that's
and that's
true,
what it was,
but
and it
also
was
keep-
like one of those express trains.
Yeah.
But also keep in mind, remember that trains used to be above ground for the longest time, and right in downtown financial district, North End, all those places going through the city, there was several massive bridges that used to be held there.
for the trains. Yep.
No, for cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before the train, because trains would be underneath those. And now you have to transfer underground where they didn't dig deep enough because we're also by the water. You can't dig so deep in which you're going to be able to have that underground system like New York does. You know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate that the city hasn't figured it out. Next thing they're going to do is gondolas across up in the air and going back and forth.
Because there's
not
other
going to be no
places
parking,
like,
bro.
There's other places like where I've taken the train almost in every single country, except for like Argentina, like in Europe I've taken every single train except for in Italy.
What about
So
Alaska?
you did the backpack thing?
I did.
What about
Was that-
Antarctica?
You did the backpack thing where you go like on that train where you do a different.
No.
You didn't do.
No, I just. So one of the things
that's what I was thinking.
One of the things I pride myself. What I force myself to do is to bring back a piece of culture. So I always have to. I always do something that locals
do.
I'm about to
Yeah,
look
same.
like
and that's one of those things where I sit
that
there.
tourism shit ain't it, bro.
And it's
No. It's not even that. It's just like I feel like I only go to countries for so long, so like it's just like I feel like I'm bringing back something. I feel like I'm bringing back something of a piece where I can have that conversation with you. Like I can have this conversation. Yeah, I got on the Bond 9 train. Oh shit, you got on there, dog. Like I have that conversation because nigga, not everyone's doing that. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where. I took the train in every single country except for Italy. Italy, I never took the train. Spain.
They have a train in Italy?
They have a train. They have a train system. They have a transit.
That's interesting. I thought there was a lot of old people in Italy.
This guy, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
So about the MBTA thing.
yeah.
Now that the trains are done, the shuttles, more traffic.
More traffic, yeah.
A lot more traffic now. And the school's not even back in session yet.
Yeah. So guys, what he's trying to say is all you Rosa Parks, sit tight. Sit tight. Sit tight. Okay?
Hey, salute to y'all.
And it's also it's a scary time too because them gas prices they're trickling down but they ain't down.
Yeah, they ain't down.
Nah.
And then your Uber
You gotta
prices are
chill.
still up.
Niggas is getting gas too much. They're throwing on the AC, and then they see
Hey.
that light come on.
People are learning how to bike a lot more.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Those
That
bike lanes are
lane.
cutting.
And then little scoots. You feel me?
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, straight up. Oh, we got to get into this. We got to get into this.
Hey,
Bill Russell, man. Oh my. Oh,
that was
watch out, you
unexpected.
gotta-
I didn't expect that.
Yo, can we pour one shot for the one? For
Oh
the,
no, yeah. This.
Yo.
You gotta.
Nah, we done with this. This is
No, you gotta put that
you said-
back.
Bro, just put it back.
It was about to fall on my head again.
Just put it back. You gotta press it in.
Nah.
Come on, put it back.
yeah,
Put it
you
back.
just
That's
gotta-
steady. You ain't gonna just leave it like that
Yo,
for the show, bro.
in the last 10 minutes, it's about to fall off
Yeah,
twice,
because
my
you
nigga.
keep on talking about Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Nope, nobody said
just
Britney.
you gotta press it, bro. My man, 100
You gotta
grand.
press corners.
I'ma
Once you get it even.
There you go.
Even it out.
See,
Even it
man?
out. Even it out. You look at the wedges.
Whoa.
The wedges
Look
aren't
at the
even.
bottom. Look at the bottom. Look at the
Look at the
bottom,
bottom,
bro.
bro. He definitely don't like painting.
Yeah, he definitely don't like artwork.
So while they do this, so Bill
No.
Russell
Push.
dies.
Push.
Bill
No,
Russell
push.
dies
No,
at the age
push.
of 88.
Push at the bottom. Push at the corners.
Yo, you gotta push the corners. Don't just slam.
There you go.
This nigga, he never did a
Arts and
science
crafts,
project.
my
He
nigga.
never did a science project
Never
or
did
arts and
science
craft.
project.
Nope. You know what I used to do?
Yeah, you
Drugs.
excelled. Yeah, that too.
There you go.
Nah, I drink back then.
Oh, God, there you go.
So Bill Russell,
Bill Russell, man, you got to
Guys
give it
at
up to
88,
him. Listen,
dog.
man, there you go. Right there, man. My man out here working.
11 championships.
11 chips, bro. 1 as a coach, 10 as a player, bro. Look at the dominance, bro. He's a legend, bro. Like, so, but like, can I ask you this? Why is he never in the GOAT conversation?
Because-
why is he no? Hold on, don't say because anything.
I'm gonna
man.
let you.
Like,
I'm gonna
okay,
let you
go
know
ahead, man.
why.
Go ahead, man.
It's because nobody respect the competition he was playing with back then. That's the reason why.
But he got 11 championships. Why is he in it? Why do you praise all of his greatness now, though? You praise all of his greatness, but then
I still praise him. I mean, I praise him, but
But he wasn't a GOAT.
He's not in one of my conversations as a GOAT.
He's not. And
No, because you're not in the era, right?
that's
No.
None of us
I'm
were
talking
in that
about.
era.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Even understanding like now being a basketball fan, I'm not. He's on my conversation as a GOAT. In part, what you want water? Okay. In part because what I'm saying I'm part of the culture where I'm already, you know what, back then is back then. No black folks are really welcome into the league. Nobody's gonna accept you for who you are. You gotta really fight to be anywhere. And also, like, he's the tallest dude on the court at a time where everybody else was short.
Short and non-athletic. Only person athletic was Chamberlain.
Honestly, the way he jumping in these some of these videos,
Cut it out, man. What you
Name-
call it was
Who else?
nigga. He played back in the era of Jerry West, my nigga. Come on, Jerry West, John Havlicek.
Jerry
dog.
West is
Come
not.
on.
Those guys are not in my
Yes.
not in my top.
Because he's the symbol of the NBA. That's
No, I'm
him.
just saying though, like, but that's what I'm saying though. How was Jerry West the symbol of the NBA, but not Bill Russell?
Because it's the era in which you're accepted.
Correct.
Okay.
Because
So, but like, you know what I mean?
In all honesty, why everybody in the NBA and people that respect legend is going to be Bill Russell. He's great. Da da da. Why is he not the symbol of the NBA?
Is Jerry West. How many championships Jerry West got? How many MVP Jerry West
He's
got?
white.
Correct. And at that time, that's, it's time for a change. At that time,
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been leading towards the idea constantly. When they started saying, "Why don't we change the symbol to be Kobe?" I was like, But at this point, I'm like, you know what? It's sad for me for like now. He's past 3 years at this point, and I'm like, that makes sense because he has changed the game. He's impacting it a lot, even when he's not here.
not here. Yeah, that's real. That's real.
So,
Yeah, that's
but just to bring it back to the point of Bill Russell here, though, I think people respect him for what he did for an organization, but not necessarily for what he's done on the court for the league, right?
Well, no, like you said,
championship-
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Did Boston embrace him?
Boston is racist.
No, they did not at all, right?
Boston is racist.
Boston didn't embrace him.
But I'm saying,
all,
I
Boston didn't embrace him because of
racist. That's what I'm saying.
Because
That's just me.
Because what?
Because of the racism. So that's what I'm saying, though. But then again, you know what I mean? Like, niggas glorify him. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's so twisted, bro. It's what benefits the I'm sorry, swearing. Let me count myself. It's what benefits the individual that is part of the mass. If you are a raging Celtics fan, you're a part of the mass, and you're gonna praise Bill Russell, not knowing anything he has done aside from 11 championships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You
pretty
separate the person for what they have done for the organization. You don't accept both pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's my problem. Like, that's why people was like, yo, so Boston's racist in a sense.
No, Boston's super racist.
Racist. Yeah.
Boston's super racist, man.
They only do what's convenient for them.
NFL has smoke with a lot of females. Deshaun Watson is given a 6-game suspension, and then now it's been an outrage from females. NFL said Wednesday it's appealing the decision by a former federal judge to sit Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson without pay for just 6 games. The league is pushing for a full suspension. Instead, on Monday, Watson was given a suspension, suspended for 6 games this season for violating NFL's personal conduct policy in private meetings with hotel therapists, which we talked about on various episodes. The NFL has asked Sue Robinson, the former judge hired by the NFL and its player union, to decide on Watson's punishment for suspension covering 17 game regular season and playoffs. No player accused of nonviolent sexual misconduct, as Watson has received a suspension longer than 6 games. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think about this, man. Like, it's
Dog, I'm over it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I'm over it. Too.
Get the shit out the spotlight. I don't give a fuck.
Yes,
And I know, it's not meant to be like I don't care about women or anything like that. But it's just it's a shady ass politics and a shady ass shit that's going on behind the doors, because the NFL is shady as shit.
The Texans are shady as shit because they provided the room, and all of a sudden when he asked for that trade, all these shit start coming out.
All of it. But now all of it started because now they was under the spotlight. They was under the spotlight. They was like, yo, shorty, we're gonna pay you. Don't worry about it. No. I know. I told you.
Do you hear anything about Texas anymore?
No. Nobody like this.
Nothing.
Yo, I know. I told you because you know what happened. What happened was Houston was like, yo, they got in contact with these shorties. Like, yo, I would go after him. Yo, sue him. Let's do this and do this. But then when they got caught up in the between, like, yo, you guys provide the Wait, huh? Oh shit. Okay. So no, come here, Tiffany. So guess what? We're gonna give you some money. We're gonna get. What's your address? We're gonna cut you this check. We're just gonna mail it to you, okay? No, but I want to. No. Don't worry about it. You good though? You good? You get
it's gonna come from this corporation. This isn't this. And you got this.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's super sketchy, dog.
It is. And the Texans are nowhere to be found now.
Nowhere.
No draft picks. No nothing. Like,
nothing.
Oh yeah, y'all good.
Nah, you're good. Everyone's good. Everyone's copacetic. Everyone's like this. So now when they give them a 6-game suspension, because guess what? They all paid off all of these females.
Now it wants to get riled up again, right? Yeah. And the number kept on. Now we're at what? This is year 2.5, right? No, it's year 2.
Yeah, year two. Because
but it started developing slowly
since last year when he wanted to trade.
Right?
Yep.
Since last year, and the part that's frustrating me the most is like, yeah, all these people keep coming out. That's fine. However, the stories aren't necessarily consistent in all the cases, and the fact that, like we talked about, you provide all these resources, you giving him everything he needs. We talked about massage at the beginning. We understand a sense, and I'm not gonna say it because we're not superstars. It doesn't mean that. That's not what I'm trying to say here. There's a sense of what's happening in this whole demeanor. He could be paying them off. He could be like, you know what? I'm a superstar. Do what you gotta do. I want to be pleasured. But it's very funny how these stories are coming out.
Nah.
And I'm not trying to knock.
Well, some wanted the story out. Some didn't. Some was like, I'm fine with it. But other chicks was like,
but who's pushing these stories? Who's pushing the agenda?
Of course,
somebody's pushing the agenda behind everything. There's a whole string of people just working behind the scenes. Hey, he wanted to trade. We're gonna get him out for a year. We're gonna see what happens. Let's check the storyline
about fairness.
Yeah, correct.
I could mention Ben Roethlisberger.
You could mention Big Ben, yeah.
Another person. How long he was suspended for that case?
For like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. But this is trending for almost 2 years now. Big Ben was short. Everybody forgot about Big Ben.
Yeah.
He had a great career. I don't think.
I hope he never goes to the Hall of Fame.
But again, we can't. You know what I mean? Ray Lewis caught a body.
Yes.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah.
He caught a body. You know what I mean?
Nobody got that suit, but
he said he didn't get him cut. And Dante Stallworth, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Dante Stallworth too.
We also know Aaron Hernandez too.
Oh God,
it's like he did a lot. I'm not trying to get to that.
No bullshit. We're not getting into that.
We're not getting to that.
Listen, some traveling news, guys. Traveling is getting real tougher now, man. Pardon my misspelling. A lot of airline employees are not happy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's like the best time. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone's been cooped up in the house, ready to travel and all that extra shit. But like, yo, bro, it's getting rough. Like, yo, pilots are being underpaid. Excuse me. You got pilots being underpaid. You have flight attendants that are understaffed. So like, you know what I mean? You got to think about, like, in a sense, like, you know, we value the fact that, like, okay, we got flight attendants that's going through this, like, you know, from our flight from point A to point B, but then you don't really give a fuck because this person, male or female, gotta fly back, you know what I mean, for whatever shift. Like, you know what I mean, but they're the only person. And they gotta double back the next day or two. So it's just one of those things where a lot of flights are being canceled.
A lot of flights
are being delayed, and it's looking rough. It's looking rough. They let out a list not too long ago, and they had a list of people, like a list of excuse me. They had a list of. I'm about to show you. I'm about to see if I still have the list. No, I don't have the list. But they had a list of all airlines all airports that are forcing like the cancellation. Like not forcing cancellation. The top ones for delays, top ones for cancellation, all that extra stuff. Like so, it's looking rough.
That'd be a dope app.
What?
Tell you what's canceling, what's delayed, stuff like that.
No, they have apps for that.
Nah, we talk about that after. I got something for you.
Yo, Rich, as Rich comes, he's like, yo, hey, so I know you could program this, right? Yo, see, how long gonna take you? Like 15, 20 minutes? Yo, but it's tough though, because you gotta think about it. Like, you're excited to go on a trip. You go on a trip, exactly.
Or anything, yeah.
Shit, did that happen to you recently?
No.
Your cancellation?
It's just for me to come back home.
That's a cancellation that you wasn't expecting.
Yeah, but I travel to places that I know people. That's my logic, and it's working out for me as of right now, because I can just enjoy more time at wherever I am. But it's just, I would say I'd be more pissed if I had to spend an extra $1,000 someplace that I didn't want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like when I travel, I'm traveling for a purpose. I'm gonna travel for a time frame, not because I want to stay there longer or everything else. But once that time frame hits, all right, it's time for me to go. I want to go back home. I want to do what I gotta do. That's when I get tight. It's like you're not looking to accommodate me. So I think the other thing that's evolving too is I've started following a lot more like people that are understanding the little detail fine prints that you can get away with. Okay. You don't give me X, Y, and Z. My flight's not on time, or my flight is delayed, or it's canceled. I expect a full refund, and you're gonna still fly me back.
Nah, but see, that's a hustle now they're doing. The hustle they're doing now is just like, I'll give you the full refund.
Yep.
Good luck. Huh?
Did you pay that insurance shit?
Good luck.
What do you mean good luck? What do you mean?
They're trying to finesse.
No, so like this is like this. Now you're like this. Now I want my full refund. Say less. You're good. Sent it. You got the email, right? Yeah, just got. Okay, yeah, I got the email. Yeah, you refunded me my $500. Yeah, you better. All right. Be easy. Well, now what do I do?
Yeah, how you gonna get?
You figure it out, my boy. Like, no, that's what I'm saying though. So like, now you're like, no, I don't want a refund. I want you guys to help me out. Help me. You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
It's like,
I see what you're saying.
because that's what it is. Because we be out there screaming, talking about, nah, refund. So they're like,
Okay.
give them the refund.
You're in the refund.
See you later.
And you just gotta start manipulating, because as much as like we don't realize they manipulate us a lot, you can manipulate them right back. Just know what the fine print is. That's all I'm getting to.
It's past your curfew.
My G, yo, it's been a long day, bro. You know when those long days, yo, the longest day, I ain't gonna lie, people. It's been a long, my phone was fucked up. I had to go get a new phone. I got the same phone, but I had to get a new phone.
That phone probably rolls out into some other shit. It's like a whole laptop, four-arm iPad.
No, I didn't upgrade. Because it was tripping. Like, my nigga, it was like, upgrading. It's like, you got to pay $50 a month. I was like, nah, I'm good. Because they want me to give me like the S22 Ultra, and I was like, my nigga, like, what? Like, they don't do nothing crazy.
Same shit, just a different name.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that. I was like, I'm just gonna keep the same phone. I have insurance on it, so I had to pay the deductible. But I had my other phone. Like,
that's wild.
It kept resetting like a
you
fucking
haven't
Nintendo.
Right?
That's crazy.
My other phone.
Yo, I had to pay a deductible on it.
That's crazy.
And then after that, like my other phone kept like
my other phone.
my other phone kept. That's true. My other phone. I got 1, 2, 3, whatever. All right, let's talk about these things to watch. You get that outro, please.
Boom, dum, 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 dum.
Turn it up.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh,
No, you don't have to do that.
You here?
Yeah, you good. All right, people. Listen, man, things to watch, man. You got the parade coming out in August. August 5th, which is what? What is that? This I ain't gonna lie, this should look alright though.
Oh, that's that
This
Jordan
not-
Peele.
No, this is the
This is Predator.
This is Predator, dog. This should look alright. I ain't gonna lie, it looks. It look kind of tough though.
Yo, you ain't doing Predator, bro. We started Predator in our generation.
I know, but
and it's still
nigga,
going, just like Jurassic Park.
You
It's
know how
time
they
to
keep
go.
revamping. You know how they keep.
Terminator, it's time to go.
Oh, it's time to go.
This shit.
Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, for people that's watching this live, man, like you can see this, like yo, like I ain't gonna lie, it looks alright. It looks alright.
Man, I need my bootleg man to get this on bootleg, man.
No.
What happened to the bootleg man back in the day for the DVD?
Also, man, things to watch coming out in the movie theater. Easter Sunday, August 5th. Same day, 2022. What is August 5th? Is Saturday? Friday, right? Friday? Is that Friday?
August 5th is, yes, tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And they got this one. I don't know why the picture's like this, but whatever. But yeah, this is on the Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday with what's that actor name? Choi.
What a movie.
From
From a movie.
He does stand up. He's a Filipino actor.
him? Bald?
Yeah.
I ain't seen too many. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah,
Joe Choi.
Joe Choi, yeah. He has an acquired thing is in it too. What's her name? What's that girl's name?
She funny as hell.
Is she?
Just because she played a certain role in every movie.
Is she
Oh,
funny?
Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish.
She's in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, it looks good, but
It's a catered crowd, bro.
Oh, Lou Phillips is in that too.
I don't.
It's
I
a-
don't know
it's
who
a
that
catered
is.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Please lie.
All right, listen, man. Listen, this is quote of the week, people. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. You can't cross the sea. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water.
Yeah, you get a couple of pieces of wood, you go ahead and create something, you go ahead and paddle, motherfucker.
Yo, God.
Nigga ain't paddling shit.
Listen, man, I want to thank you guys for rocking out with us for another episode of Beans Consequence, episode 117. Decisions. Free Britney. Salutations, stay cool out there, people.
R.I.P. Bill Russell, man.
R.I.P.